Smartphones that can handle the rain, a dunk in the bath, or a tumble into a puddle aren't the rarity they once were. Now it's entirely possible to buy a good-looking, capable mid-range phone and even an amazing flagship smartphone which isn't afraid of the wet stuff. No previous iPhone has boasted water resistance, but Apple's latest flagship duo, the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus, do. They hold an IP67 rating, which means that they can be submerged in up to a meter of water for up to 30 minutes. On top of that, Apple has also improved the camera on the iPhone 7, and it's one of the fastest smartphones around. The 7 Plus is even better, with a sharper display, more RAM, a bigger battery, and a dual camera that enables 2x optical zoom. If you're an Apple person, then you'll be delighted that you can finally get yourself a water-resistant iPhone. While the Samsung Galaxy S6 didn't officially have water-repellent capabilities, Samsung's Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge do. Both of them hold an IP68 rating, meaning they can be submerged in up to 1.5 meters of water for up to 30 minutes. As far as specs go, the Galaxy S7 is tough to beat. It boasts a 12-megapixel camera, quad-core 2.15 GHz processor, and a pretty hefty 4 gigs of RAM. Sure, there are plenty of waterproof phones out there, but if you're looking for a high-powered device, this is the phone for you. If you're looking for something a little more rugged, the Galaxy S7 Active is a rougher, tougher version of the Galaxy S7. It boasts an IP68 water resistance rating, the ability to be submerged in under 5 feet of water for 30 minutes without taking damage, and the same military-grade rating as the Galaxy S6 Active before it. In other words, you should be able to douse this phone with champagne, water, and anything else at your disposal. Although it's not as glamorous as the regular Galaxy S7, the Active does boast extra protection and the same high-end specs as the original. The Xperia X Performance boasts an IP68 water resistance rating and high-end specs. The all-metal phone sports a 5-inch Full HD screen with a 1080 by 1920 resolution, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chip, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and a 23-megapixel rear camera with an f2 aperture. There's even a 13-megapixel front camera with an f2 aperture for killer selfies. Cat has been making ultra-durable phones for a few years now, and the S60 is its current flagship. The design fits that bill. With its IP68 certification, the phone can, according to Cat, handle up to 5 meters of water for as long as 60 minutes. It has fairly impressive cameras with a 13-megapixel rear-facing and a 5-megapixel front-facing. But the coolest feature by far is the thermal imaging camera.